Let's now create the menus for the site. This is a diagram of the combo site model. We will need a menu for the home page, one menu for the capstone page, a menu for the silo pages, and another for the orange pages. Each menu should link to the privacy policy page. Let's create the home page menu. The home page will link to the About Us, privacy policy, contact us, capstone page, and maybe one or two orange pages. I have already created these pages. Let me now create the home page menu. Let's now create the menu for the capstone keyword page. The capstone page menu will link to the privacy policy, home page, one yellow page, and maybe one or two orange pages. Let's create the menu for the orange pages. The orange pages menu will have links to the privacy policy page, home page, capstone keyword page, and maybe one or two high volume orange pages. Now, you will want to exercise a bit of caution while creating this menu. This menu will be on a relatively high number of pages, and so you would not want to link to any page from this orange page menu with exact match anchors, and it would be good to follow the links on this menu. Let me explain. Suppose you are linking to the capstone page with the anchor text Best Men's Watches from this menu, and your site grows fairly large over time. You might have like 50 to 100 orange pages, or maybe even more, in a few months' time. That would mean the capstone page will have 50 to 100 or more links, all with the same anchor text, Best Men's Watches. And it's stuff like this that can cause over-optimization penalties. You would not want so many pages linking to any page or pages all with the same anchors, which is why you would want to follow these menu links. There's another issue you might run into when creating a menu for these orange pages. This is the blueprint. In this list of keywords here, we do not have keywords related only to men's watches. There's this keyword about women's watches as well. I would not link from this page on women's watches to the capstone page, which is about men's watches. So, following all the menu links would be a good thing to do. Now, there are several keywords about boys' watches. You might wonder whether you really should link to a page on men's watches from these pages about boys' watches. Well, you can't do that because Google treats them almost as synonyms. If you run a Google search for the phrase best watches for men and scroll down, you can see the word boys has been bolded. So, Google sees the words men's and boys almost as synonyms, and so you can link from one to the other. There are also keywords here about kids' watches, and Google does not see men and kids as being synonyms. You would not want to link contextually from a page about kids' watches to a page about men's watches. Contextual links are what really matter when it comes to funneling relevance. While it might even be alright to have a menu link between these two pages, you would never want to link contextually between a page on kids' watches and a page on men's watches. Let's create the menu for the orange pages now. Normally, you will not see any option to follow these links here. To follow these links, you would want to enable link relationship under screen options, and then you would want to follow them. We now need to create the menu for the silo pages. But before we do that, let's see how to create these silo pages first.